Yo, yo, mic check, type shit. Yo, what's the word? What's the word? Good with y'all. How y'all feeling today, chat? How y'all feeling today, chat? It's a wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. I ain't lying. I'm ready to conquer it, bro. Have a great day, no cap. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Nah, how y'all boys and girls feeling today, man? Arranging, as far as I'm concerned. Arranging, as far as I'm concerned. Range. I'm gonna make a new fib. Hell yeah. That's way better. We got 2 minutes to that 9:30 open bell, y'all. We just broke this range here. Broke through that. It just do that. I see higher from here though. I see most bullish. I see a most bullish market. I see a most bullish market from here. 9:30 open, y'all. We tapped this 15-minute for value gap. Tap this 15-minute for value gap that we also rejected from at 2 a.m. London, as well as New York, July 15th. So we're coming up to this 15-minute fair value gap. It's been a previous area of rejection. So if we're gonna continue higher, I do want to see price run through this bitch. And we do got an hourly gap inside of that as well. So high time frame gap, and we do got this 29,999.25 here as well. This New York high from said Wednesday. Mm-hmm. 935. The low of that candle is 935 as well. So we just tapped that 8:30 open. Expected this gap. Oh. And we just took out 29,999. Well, is this minor buy side right there? We been took that out. This 29,999. That was which high? That Wednesday, New York. I said, yeah. Last. Right. Damn, chat, we're all the way back at 30K. We're all the way back at a 30 ball. That's a milestone, man. Damn. We have yet to make a first presented gap. We left behind a 5 minute fair value gap. Damn, man. That was crazy. Hold on. Did Trump post something? Is that Trump? Let me see, bro. Nah, bro. Let me see, bro. Was that Trump? Yo, that was wicked, fam. At 9:36, no, Trump hasn't posted anything. He posted something 9 minutes ago. But did come down into this 5 minute fair value gap though. Did just do that. Did just do that. Did just do that. Got a 1 minute order block here as well. Tapped into that upper quadrant. Nice. So half my chart isn't loaded. Is it intermediate high though? So this 9:36 is our first presented gap, by the way. This 9:36 is our first presented gap, by the way. So we inverse the upside after tapping this 1 minute order block and this 5 minute gap. I'm gonna take note of this 15-minute order block here. Stay aware of this. Order's been filled. I'm gonna go break even at that wick high, God willing. I actually might take this up to this fair value gap that I marked out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do, chat. Do we have any? Hold on, let me look at something. Oh, never mind. Retesting this. Holy shit, yo. Damn. Fuck. Oh, there goes my trade. God damn. My entry 30022. 0.75. 3126. 312625. My take profit. Stop loss 30006. 30006. Risk. That was a 165. Damn, that would have been a pretty decent trade. I ain't gonna lie. 165. I risked. Expected RR 6. 18 to 1. Fair value gap. Entry model. Do we reach high time frame drawn liquidity? Yes. Did I wait for confirmation? Yes. Did I follow my trading plan? Yes. Was I patient? I think so. I don't believe it was an impulsive trade. But low key, after taking out this 30062 and seeing this, we kept retesting it. We kept retesting it though. That's another thing. That's another thing. Emotions check. How was I feeling? I was feeling. I was feeling calm. I don't know why, but I always have the jitters. I had the jitters before taking my trade. My nervous system wasn't up, like too amped up though. What did we come back down to? Probably my execution that caused my loss. I say, yeah, it was probably my execute. Damn, son. Probably my execution that caused my loss. Could I take this trade again? Well, first let's break down why I thought it was a good setup to take. Because first of all, we so 9:30 open comes down and taps this 5 minute 5 minute and 1 minute fair value gap. Price opens and shoots lower to fill or to fill 5 minute and 1 minute bullish imbalances. Then we see price come up to this 1 minute fair value gap and show inversion to the upside. Price then comes up to a 1 minute fair value gap and shows inversion to the upside, right? Then we leave an imbalance here. We leave behind this imbalance, right? And then come down to consequent encroachment, and that's where I take my trade. Price continues higher and leaves behind an imbalance, which is where I set my entry to execute a fair value gap entry model. That's why I executed when and where I did. That's why I executed when and where I did. Could I take this trade again? I feel like I could. I feel like I could. I did what I was supposed to do. 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 We do come back down to this. Damn. That's crazy. We do come back down to this inverse fair value. Oh. We talked about this yesterday, chat. I talked about this yesterday. I gotta wait for price to come back down to the inverse fair value gaps, bro. I gotta wait for that, yo. I gotta wait for that, dude. I gotta wait for that. Price gonna show inversion to this gap here. Do. Holy shit, yo. Why is price moving like that? Jesus Christ, dude. Nah, that's actually wicked, bro. Holy fuck. Oh, PMI, 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 PMI. Facts, facts, facts. That was news. That was a news candle. 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 Tap this 5 minute for value gap once again. Do we run through it though? mm, 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 mm. If we're gonna continue higher, I want to see price come back down into this inverse for value gap here. Respect it. But we seem to be rejecting from this 1 minute for value gap. Did have a low BPR right here. That was a low BPR. Came down to the inverse for value gap. This is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Mm, 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 mm. So we open like, yeah, like we open higher than lower, right? Open higher than lower, right? Down into this 5 minute. We come up, take out buy side liquidity, and then we come back down to this 5 minute. Now we're kind of just, I couldn't even tell you. As I say, we keep retesting and rejecting from this 10 a.m. fair value gap. What hourly? That was, damn, not even showing y'all my fault. That was Wednesday's London. $30.06 250. Retested that balance price range. Yeah, chat. We just consolidating right now. I ain't gonna lie. Back down to this 5-minute fair value gap. Broke the range. Broke through that range. So may see inversion to this 5-minute fair value gap. That was a 1-minute order block. That rejected from. Okay. Still not really moving anywhere. Significant. Nice. We show inversion here. I'm gonna take a short. Yes. I'm going to take this short. Down to here. Going break even. And that's how we make a fucking comeback, chat. That is how we make a fucking comeback, chat. That is how we make a comeback, chat. That is how we make a comeback, chat. Stay patient. You don't execute out of revenge or FOMO, chat. We don't do that, bro. We don't do that, man. Can't do that, bro. Can't do that, man. I had took my trade down to here. That was my take profit. That was my take profit, y'all. That was my take profit. We low key dumping though. But I'm done for the day. I'm off for the day, chat. I'm off for the day. The biggest lesson from my first trade, because I still haven't went over that. Let me go back. The biggest lesson from the first trade I took, definitely stay cautious after price takes out high time frame liquidity. But also be aware of PMI or high time or like high impact news and shit. Mind you, it was orange folder PMI, but still, either way, like y'all saw that fucking 10 a.m. 1 minute candle, dog. Like, that shit. Damn. Stay cautious after price takes out high time frame liquidity as well, and be aware of moderate to high impact news. There you go. Now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna make a Mm. Hold on, chat. I'm looking at something, chat. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Nah, bro. Let me stop looking. Let me stop looking, bro. Let me stop looking. What was I about to do? I was about to make this a sub page. And Q. Second trade. Trade number 2. There you go. Trade number 2. Session. New York. Market. MQ. Direction. We took shorts. Model. I entered off of a inversion. So what is that model called though? Like when you enter off of an inversion, but not the inverse fair value gap? Fuck it, bro. Inversion model. Inversion model, bro. Inversion model, bro. All right, my entry 29934. 2993425. TP 2988875. 2988875. Stop loss 2996025. 2996025. My risk, it wasn't hardly nothing. I ain't gonna lie. It was like 100 something. 257. 257, bro. 257. 257. Expected RR 1.75 to 1. Did we reach high time frame drawn liquidity? We did. Up here. Did. Yeah, up here. We did I wait for confirmation? I did, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. Did I follow my trading plan? It was kind of against my trading plan to go long, but given market structure, I was like, you know what? I foresee this plan out. So I'm gonna still be a man and say no. Was I patient? Yes. Was this impulsive? No. Motions check, I was definitely a lot calmer this go around compared to compared to my first trade. I was definitely a lot calmer, and my mind was much clearer compared to my first trade. Profit, win. Could I take this trade again? I feel like I could. Damn, and see like this shit again, bro. Like, look, chat. I gotta start working on my jaws on liquidity, y'all. Cause look at price, bro. Look at price. It's coming down. As far as I'm concerned, it's coming down to these. It's coming down to these lows, but it's taking out all this LR, bro. Low resistance liquidity, bro. That's probably what it wants to do. At the very least, go down to 29,796. And mind you, on the 3 minute, we got that silver bullet, bro. We got that silver bullet, gang. Right here. I didn't even really like take that into consideration when I was, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of sold myself short. I could have held that trade. I could have held it. I feel like I could have held it. But we not worried about all that. We not worried about all that, chat. We not worried about all that, chat. The biggest lesson from this trade, oh, um, biggest lesson from this trade. Biggest lesson from this trade. It's like I could have paid attention. I could have paid more attention to the 10 a.m. silver bullet entry. Silver bullet and gotten a much better entry, as well as, since it's one sentence, we gonna make this a run-on sentence. As well as look further, as well as take into consideration take it into consideration when market structure has low resistance liquidity that has lower time frame, low resistance liquidity that price may want to target after. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, bro. Um, yeah, that was biggest lesson. Now I'm gonna break down why this was a good setup for me. So first of all, we break through this range, right? We break through this range. Okay. Remember that range that we had? Boom and boom. We break through that with this candle right here, right? Price was ranging. Then he got a bearish breakthrough, right? Then, right, price comes up into this 1 minute gap. Price comes up into this 1 minute gap. Shows respect. Price retraces into a 1019, 1019A fair value gap, and shows respect. Then what else, chat? What do we see price do? What do we see price do, chat? We see price inverse down on the 1 minute. We see price inverse. Give me an inversion on the 1 minute where I take my entry. Price continues lower and shows inversion to the downside. And right about here is where I take my entry, stop loss somewhere like up there. And then as y'all can see, oh yeah, it's right there. Entry right about there, stop loss above the body, and then my TP at minor sell side liquidity type shit. So relative to my trade that I just took, where is price at? Oh, it's making its way down. Getting kind of choppy now though. But those are my 2 trades for the day. Both trades I could take lessons from. First trade was an L. Second trade was a dub. So kudos NQ. I'm appreciative for you allowing me to come back today. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of looking at these charts, bro. I'm tired of looking at this market. I think I'm about to get off now. I'm definitely about to get off of it. No cap. I'm definitely about to get up off this. But W trading day, man. As I say, 1 L, 1 W, made a comeback. It's like, really, I should have left it at a 1 and done. So I kind of broke a rule. We're not gonna do that no more, chat. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. We're not gonna do that no more, chat. But other than that, I'm about to get up off of here. Go eat something, bro, cause a nigga is hungry. I ain't lying. So yeah, man. What's today? Today is Wednesday. I'm gonna be on Kick tomorrow, so I will see my Twitch family Friday. I will see y'all Friday. Love y'all. Peace.